In other words, $8 of capital.
Why can't I hear nothing?
$8 of capital.
Oh, why can't I hear nothing? Cool. See what's going on here. Still not active. Oh, wait.
Will get you $100 of loans. Then they can't make any more loans. They have to wait for 30 years till those loans get paid off. So what they do, if they do buy mortgages, is sell them off to investors. And so that was the whole mortgage-backed securities scam that we've seen. They had no motivation to make sure that these borrowers were actually sound borrowers. They just wanted to make a sale, so they sold the stuff to the unwary investors who might be somebody in Iceland or Sweden or pension funds. Yeah, so that didn't work out so well. So a state bank with the partnering with the local banks can provide the capital, can help them with capital. In North Dakota, the state bank guarantees the loans of the local banks, allowing them to make much bigger loans than they could otherwise. And they provide, the state bank.
So I'm just waiting for this to continue.
Provides liquidity to the small banks. That's why the small banks, the local bank.
22 years ago, friends particularly had skills and time that were not being employed or respected by the prevailing economy. And while we had much desire to create things and trade them with each other, and many services we could provide to each other, we didn't have the money. So, create things, I have a background in graphic design, services we could provide to each other, and arrogance. I went to my computer and designed paper money for Ithaca, New York. Designed pretty colorful money with pictures of children, waterfalls, and trolley cars, and denominated in hours of labor. 1 hour note, half hour, quarter, eighth hour note, 2 hour note, and then began to issue to each of the pioneer traders who had agreed to be listed in the directory a specific starter amount. And the game began. An hour has been worth an hour of basic labor, or 10 US dollars, which at that time, 20 years ago, was double the minimum wage. People who usually expect more than $10 per hour of their service can charge multiple hours per hour, but the denomination puts between us as residents of our community that reminder that we are fellow citizens, not merely winners or losers scrambling for dollars. And it introduces us to each other on the basis of these skills and services that we have, that we are more proud to provide for each other than often is the case with a conventional job, just the stuff we have to do to get the money to pay the bills. So through that trading process, that more intimate scale process within the community, we're more easily able to become friends and lovers and political allies.
It's an inspiring story, and tell people about how much money has circulated through this community. I mean, it's important for people to understand just how successful this has been.
Because we're not a computer system, we don't have a specific volume of trading recorded, but by the grapevine, by phone surveys, and over the years watching the money move, we were able to guess very reliably that several $1 million equivalent of this money has transacted over those years, making loans without charging interest up to $30,000 value, which is the fundamental monetary revolution in our system, and as well making grants of the money to over 100 community organizations.
Some argue for currencies whose mathematical nature prevent them from being merely conjured into existence whenever a federal government wants to wage another war of aggression, or forge another link in the seemingly endless train of governmental tyranny and abuse.
what people have to understand about Bitcoin is that it's a completely decentralized network. There's no central server, there's no controlling company, there's no office. It's just free software that anyone can download and start running on their computer anywhere in the world. And that the Bitcoins themselves can be transferred to or from anyone, anywhere in the world. And it's impossible for any bank or government or entity to block you from sending or receiving those Bitcoins. There's a limited supply of those Bitcoins. There will never, ever, ever be more than 21 million Bitcoins. And so because, like everything, the price is set based on supply and demand, because the supply of Bitcoins is limited and the demand is increasing as more and more people start to use them and more websites start to accept them, the price of Bitcoins in terms of dollars is going to have to increase even a lot more than the $500 per Bitcoin that it is today.
Are there any drawbacks at all to the idea of using a cryptocurrency?
If you're part of the current power elite that can just print money at will to spend on whatever you feel like, then yeah, the world switching over to Bitcoin is probably not going to benefit you. But if you're one of the normal people that aren't working for the Federal Reserve or any central bank that's printing money to pay to your friends and that sort of thing, then a Bitcoin world is a wonderful thing for you.
Sound money, cryptocurrencies, state banks, LETS programs, self-issued credit. These and many other solutions have all been proposed, and many of them are in use in different localities today. Information on all of these ideas and how they are being applied in various parts of the world are widely available online. The point is that the question of what money is and how it should be created is perhaps the single greatest question facing humanity as a whole, and yet it is one that has been almost completely eliminated from the national conversation. Until recently.
When's this going, man? Come on. He said 4:30. You're still standing around. Walking around. Wait till they call it 32. I think that's what it is, a 32. And I'm gonna get in trouble. Guy's rubbing his eyes. He's tired. I'm telling you, man. What the fuck? What are they doing? I'll subscribe just to get notifications. I'll try to save this to my main playlist here. Oh, my screen looks like that. Oh, my screen looks like that. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm a little confused. I definitely hear like background audio, like a muted microphone feedback. Michigan House Session 24/7 is passing bills right now in the middle of the morning, dude. Like, what are they doing? Oh, that flag just touched the floor in the right corner there. She just put that flag on the floor. You're not supposed to do that. Let me go back. Look at this. Look at this. I got taps on my screen so you'll be able to see it. See that? That flag is, she puts it on the ground. That looks like a flag. It might not be in America, but she definitely put that flag, whatever it is. That looked like a flag to me. What are they doing, man? It's been like it's almost been an hour they've been standing around. I wish I could see the chat while I'm doing this. I mean, mean, it can overlay record. I don't know why I can't overlay show me the comments. That'd be nice. No. Man, they're taking their time, dude. Started 4 months ago? Holy shit, they've had this recording streaming for 4 months. Holy shit. That's 4 months this has been streaming. Wow, dude. That is nuts. It's supposed to start up at 4:30. It's past 4:30, dude. Not again. It's supposed to start up at 4:30. It's past 4:30, dude. That's the only way I can see the comments. I gotta go back and look. Wait, does it show the comments on the video? Uh-oh. What happened? Streamlabs is fucking up. Uh-oh. What happened? Streamlabs is fucking up. So it's not doing it. It's supposed to. Anyway, let's, I guess I could go to Streamlabs real quick. Let's see what happens if I go to it. Hopefully it doesn't crash.
The House will come to order.
Oh.
Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move the House to order reports of select committees to read in the conference report for Senate Bill 747.
Without objection, so ordered, the clerk will read.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, sir, I herewith retransmit to the House Senate Bill 747. The Senate has adopted the report of the Committee on Conference and ordered that the bill be given immediate effect. The conference report was read as follows. The Committee of Conference on the matters of difference between the two houses concerning Senate Bill 747 recommends, first, that the House recede from the substitute of the House as passed by the House. Second, that the Senate and the House agree to the bill as passed by the Senate as amended. Third, that the Senate and the House agree to the title of the bill. The conference report was signed by Senators Anthony and McCann and Representatives Whitwer and O'Neill. The conference report was not signed by Senator Bumstead or Representative Leitner.
Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you,
Is
Dang it, I can't
Majority
see
Floor
it.
Leader Ayash.
Thank you.
Is
Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Dang it, I can't
Majority
see
Floor
it.
Leader.
Whatever. We'll just keep it like this, I guess. I'd have to start
Majority-
the stream over. What are they doing? Alright, I'm gonna start the stream over and I'm gonna do it sideways. So it's better.
Members may have colleagues addressing.
The word grant is used in this budget over 1,000 times. What it should say is privileged. People should not be privileged because they're a CEO of a large corporation, and they should not be privileged because of the color of their skin.
So it didn't work.
I thought our society has moved beyond this. I have raised awareness to this fact for 14 months, and apparently it has fallen on deaf ears. I'm incredibly disappointed by where this budget bill is going this year, and I thought we had moved past this. In Section 4, Subsection 4 of Section 1030, it says that it's supposed to disperse the money throughout the state of Michigan. This is a way to try to comply with Article 4, Section 30 of the Michigan Constitution that says that you can have funds go for private purposes if it's around the state, that is for the public good, not for private purposes. I don't believe that this is ethical. I don't think that it's equal protection under the law. And I think that we should take more seriously how we look at what is in the bill. I understand last year if this was something that was an oversight, that totally happens, a 1,000-page bill, maybe you didn't notice it. But this year, what we're seeing in this bill, you've had 14 months to review and assess this, and we have still seen